Exhale, HA. Thank you, Shay. Now start to breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up the lungs a little bit more as you hold at the top, and then seal your lips this time. And then just exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. With intention, deep inhale through the nose, fill up that breath as you hold at the top. Exhale through your nose. And then one more time with intention, deep inhale through the nose, big breath, inhale. Exhale through your nose. Now you're gonna come up into a tabletop and start your Spotify playlist. And so you come into that tabletop, you're still focusing on the breath, but this time you can start to maybe stack those shoulders and stack those hips and start to rock the hips side to side. Let that head hang heavy. Maybe your palms can come down, fingertips towards your knees, and you can start to rock back and forth or go in circles. Reminding yourself that this is your practice. You choose how you want to show up for yourself. And then you'll come back to center, palms down, fingertips towards the front of the room. Send your right hand up to the sky. Deep inhale through the nose. Right hand is up, palm towards the right side of the room as you inhale. Exhale, thread that needle, but just hold here. Hover that right shoulder, just bending that left elbow. Inhale, start to rise that right hand up, breath in. Exhale, thread just for a moment. And then one more inhale, rise that right hand high, and then thread that needle, bringing that right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Keep your hips high above the knees and walk that left hand towards the front corner of the mat. Let that left armpit fall in the direction towards the ground, and then just have a few breaths in and out through your nose. Now walk that left hand back in. Send that right hand up to the sky as you inhale, fill up. Exhale, back to that tabletop. Let's do the other side. Left hand goes up to the sky, palm towards the left. Exhale, thread and hover. Louder breath. Inhale, rise that left hand up. Exhale, thread and hover. One more inhale as you rise. Exhale, thread. Bring that left shoulder all the way down to the mat. Start to inch your right hand towards the front corner of your mat. And just allow that right armpit to fall in the direction towards the ground. And then you'll just have a few breaths in and out through your nose. Keep your hips high above your knees. And then you'll walk that right hand back in. Send that left hand up to the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, come back into a tabletop, stacking those shoulders and stacking those hips. Now tuck the toes, lift the knees 2 inches off of the mat. Zip up that belly to spine, holding here. Breathing here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Weight into your heels. Spread the fingers wide. Push your chest back towards the shins and start to pedal out that puppy, just bending the knees back and forth. Maybe you'll take a couple deep knee squats on each side of your mat. Whatever you need to do to warm up those shoulders. And then you can start to find stillness when you're ready. Maybe you're bending the knees slightly, sending your hips a little bit higher up towards the ceiling as you reach your heels in the direction towards the ground. They don't need to ever touch. They're just heading in that direction. Push your chest further back towards the shins. Push weight into the fingertips and take the pressure off of your wrists by pushing your chest even further back towards your shins. Now right leg goes up to the sky, right leg high, deep inhale breath, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Maybe roll out that ankle in one direction. Maybe roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. Now back to 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. We're just getting right on into it. Inhale, reach, lengthen, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen, rise. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Left knee comes down, hands come up, moon pose. Shoulders down and back as you inhale. Exhale, half split, straighten out that right leg. Flex the toes back towards your face. Now come into a low lunge for an inhale breath. Exhale, come into side lunges on each side of your mat. We're just warming up those hips. Holding on each side, going as fast or as slow as you want. Knowing that it doesn't matter, just whatever feels good on the body. And then you'll come back into that low lunge for an inhale breath. Exhale, feet hip width distance at the top of your mat, forward fold. Just let the head hang heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows as you just rock that torso side to side. Maybe shaking the head yes. Maybe shaking the head no. And then bring your hands down to the mat. Start to heel toe even further to the outer edges of the mat. Have the toes slightly outwards as you sit down into a malasana, wide-legged squat, hands to heart center. We're just getting deep on into those hips. Sit a little bit deeper, holding here. Now your inhale, you're gonna rise the hands up, straighten out those legs. Keep your hands together as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your malasana, wide-legged squat. Inhale, start to rise, deep breath in. Exhale, sit down into that malasana. One more inhale as you rise. Exhale, forward fold, heel to the feet together. And one vertebra at a time, you're gonna slowly start to rise all the way up. Till you find your way into Tadasana, mountain pose, shoulders down and back, palms facing forward. Come back into that intention. Deep inhale as you rise the hands up, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Just zipping up that belly. Know that you can drop your knees at any time, or you can skip these completely. Start to push your heels forward so the shoulders are right above the fingertips. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into the sides of the ribs. Now toes come down, thighs lift upward, facing dog, shoulders down and back. And then you'll reset back into your downward facing dog. Now left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale, lift that left heel. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Rolling out that ankle. Maybe rolling out that ankle in the opposite direction. And then you'll come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen, rise. Exhale, knee to your nose. One more inhale as you rise, big breath in. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, moon pose. Right knee comes down, hands come up. Shoulders down and back as you lengthen. Exhale, half splits. Just straighten out that left leg. Flex the toes back towards your face. Now you're gonna find your way into a low lunge for a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the back heel down and find standasanas on each side of your mat. For just 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you'll come back into that low lunge to the top of the mat as you inhale. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms come high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back, breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. So just moving with your breath. Your inhale, you'll upward facing dog. And you'll exhale, you'll HA to the, say ha, Gina. There you go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, moving with breath. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, you inhale and rise. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flatten the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. We're just warming up the body for the next 40 minutes of class. Inhale, fill it on up. Exhale, you reset, HA to the ha. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, you inhale and rise. Exhale, sit down into your chair for the first time. Your feet are together, your hips are low, your knees are in line, and you're sitting down into that imaginary chair. Take a glance down at your toes. If you can't see the toes, you push the hips a little bit further back. Beautiful. Derek's outside making me all jealous. Sit a little bit deeper. Inner rotate the palms, lengthen through the fingertips and engage the belly. Holding here. If you've been to my class before, you're used to high-fiving your neighbor. So if you have a neighbor beside you, you're gonna high-five them for your inhale or high-five your dog or whatever's sitting close to you for a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, Jata, freaking Ranga, high to low push-up. Just moving with your breath as you inhale your upward dog, shoulders down and back. Exhale, you reset yourself back into down dog. Now right leg steps forward, warrior one. Bring that foot in between the hands as you rise the hands high. Your shoulders are square towards the front of the room. Your back left foot is at a 45-degree angle. Try to stack your right knee right over that right heel. Try to push weight into that left edge of the foot, knife edge of that left foot. Sit a little bit deeper. Enjoy the music. Maybe start to shift your gaze up in between your fingertips. Sit a little bit deeper into your hips. Hold here as you draw the hands back a little bit more, and then you exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. And we're just practicing moving, one movement to one breath, as you find your way back into a downward facing dog. And now left leg steps forward. Rise up to warrior one. Bring the back heel down as the hands come up. Shoulders down and back. Sides of your mouth upwards, always. Sit a little bit deeper. Notice if you're holding your breath. No tension in the body. Relax your jaw. Draw your hands back a little bit more. On the next round, you're gonna do this again, but at your own pace. So sit a little bit deeper into the hips. Draw your hands back a little bit more as you inhale, and then exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up, moving with that breath. Inhale will fill you to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog without thinking. Right leg steps forward, rise up to warrior one. You're gonna draw your hands back at your own inhale, and you're exhaling chaturanga. Don't overthink it. Just move with your breath. You're inhaling to upward dog. You're exhaling to downward dog. Left leg steps forward. Rise up, warrior one. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, chaturanga. Move with breath. Just building heat in the body. As you inhale, you'll fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward. Don't overthink it. You're inhaling, and then you're just exhaling with your chaturanga. We will move a little bit slower in a second and add on. Exhale brings you to your downward dog. Left leg steps forward. Inhale, back heel down, hands go high. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale fills you up. Exhale to downward facing high. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, release the breath through the mouth. Now right leg steps forward, rise up to warrior one. This time you hold here for an inhale. Exhale, open up into that warrior two. So now there's a little bit of heat in the body. Your right knee is stacked right over that heel. You peel that right knee slightly open to the right so it stays stacked right above that heel. That foot is still at a 45-degree angle. Sit a little bit deeper. Holding here. Now inhale, find star pose. Hands go high, toes towards the front of the room as you inhale. Exhale, skandasana on your left side, so bending that left knee, flexing the right toes back towards the face. Now bring the back right sole of the foot down and reverse your warrior as you re-bend that right knee, right hand high. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Just watch Derek. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Exhale resets you into that downward dog. Left leg steps forward. Rise up to warrior one for the inhale breath. Exhale, open up to two and then hold here. Sit deep into the hips. Notice your left knee. Make sure it stays stacked above that heel. Sit a little bit deeper. Gaze over those left fingertips. Push weight into the knife edge of the right foot. Engage the belly, holding here. I told you it was a nice flowy class today. So you'll stay here for your exhale breath. And then inhale, star pose. Hands go high as you inhale. Exhale, skandasana. Bend deep into your right knee now as you flex the left toes back towards your face. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse the warrior. Rebend that left knee as the left hand goes high. Holding here, gaze up, sit a little bit deeper. Notice that left knee as you inhale. And then flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. So that is our initial flow. Have another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, HA, nice job. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat. Halfway for your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, your arms go high. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Inhale, high five your neighbor or your imaginary friend. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chata, freaking, ranga, high to low. Inhale, fills you. Exhale, resets you into downward dog. Right leg goes up to the sky for the inhale, three-legged dog. Now exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen, rise. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, rise. Exhale to your right elbow, hold here or fly into an arm balance. Otherwise, you just glue that knee to that elbow or tricep and it's good enough. It hurts. Hold here for 3, 4, 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Rise up to warrior 1 for your inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Star pose for your breath in. Exhale, skandasana to the left. Inhale, reverse your warrior breath in. This time, find side angle. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes up. Push that right knee away with the elbow. Peel that left shoulder back, stacking those shoulders. You have a deep bend in that right knee. Push that knee away with the right elbow. Sit a little bit deeper, holding here. Keep your legs exactly where they are and then just reverse your warrior for the inhale. And then chata, freaking ranga, high to low push-up. We're just adding a little bit more on every time. You inhale and you upward dog, and you exhale and you reset into downward dog. Left leg goes up to the sky for the inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Hold here or fly into that arm balance. Otherwise, just stay and hold for 5, 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. Left leg goes up. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Warrior 1 for your deep breath in. Exhale, open up to 2 like we've been doing. Star pose as you inhale, rise. Exhale, skandasana to the right side of the mat. Reverse your warrior for your inhale breath, and then find side angle on this side. Holding here. I didn't say it on the other side, but you can always bring that left elbow to that thigh. Or you can bring that left hand all the way down to the mat, holding here. So always listening to your body. Giving less shiitakes about what you think you're supposed to do. Listen to the body, hold here, stay low into those hips, and then just reverse your warrior as the left hand comes high. And then you exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Deep breath in through the nose, still upward dog. And then you exhale, HA to the high. Inhale to get a big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep, hands go high, inhale. And then sit down into your chair. This time, bring your hands to heart center. Sit a little bit deeper into the hips. Reach the crown of the head forward. And left elbow goes to the outside of that right knee. Just finding that prayer twist. Pushing that right palm down into the left. Your knees are in line, your hips are square. You have more weight into the heels. Maybe you open up those arms if you like to go there. Maybe you go into a side crow if that is in your practice. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. Just breathing, focusing on that breath. Holding. Four, five. 4, 3, 2. Now find single-legged Tadasana, bringing that left knee up into a tabletop, hands go high. Holding here. Flex that left foot. Inhale, hold, and then find a figure 4, crossing that left heel over that right knee. Hands to heart center. Just flex that left foot. Now take take your right hand to the outside of that left foot, and you're gonna start to stand all the way up, kicking that left foot towards the front of the room. If this is too much, you just take that right hand to the outside of the left knee, maybe taking your left hand back behind you. Holding here for 3, and then you're gonna find your way into a revolved half moon in 1, revolved half moon. Left leg goes back behind you as the left hand comes down and the right hand comes up. Your hips are square. Left hand can come down to a block or maybe your water bottle, maybe your dog. And in 3 seconds, you're gonna find your way into a warrior 1. In 3, in 2, warrior 1. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open up to 2. Inhale, star pose, both hands go high. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, reverse your warrior for the breath in. Exhale to a side angle. Now send your hands towards the front of the room. Both hands, inner rotate your palms, heel left shoulder back. Try to keep that right knee stacked above that heel. Holding here. 5, don't overthink. 4, keep your hips where they are in 3, 2, reverse your warrior, breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay in that 3-legged dog, because we'll come right back into it. Hips go high, head falls back. Take this where you want to take this. And then you'll come back into that 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. And then Chaturanga, high to low push-up. Inhale fills you to upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. You're probably feeling fantastic, wondering when this is going to get difficult. So Lee Holt and everyone else, just make sure to start to maybe bring your forearms down to the mat. So now your forearms are down and your hips are high. Your palms are flat right in front of your elbows. Start to walk these toes in closer towards the elbows as the hips go a little bit higher. This should feel fantastic. That's why I'm not doing it. Holding here. Maybe you bring your right leg up to the sky, and that's a great place to stay. Otherwise, stay in your dolphin with both feet down. You can bring 2 feet up if you like to play with a forearm balance. Otherwise, switch legs. And we'll just hold here for just a moment. Nice job, Eric. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to that dolphin. So your forearms are still down. Now you're going to spread the fingers wide. Push down into all 10 fingers. And then you're going to hinge forward into a high plank for the breath in. And then do 5 push-ups for fun. Because I can't see you, so I can't hear you, and I can't hear you moaning. 3-ish. 2-ish. 1-ish. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, HA to the we're just relaxing. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, the hands go high as you inhale. And then exhale, sit down into your chair. Holding here. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach the crown of the head forward. And right elbow goes to the outside of that left knee, just pushing that left palm down into the right. Your knees are in line, your hips are square. Holding here. Maybe you start to open up those arms if you went there on the other side. Maybe you go into a side crow if that is in your practice. Otherwise, just stay right here. Sink the hips a little bit deeper. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Single-legged Tadasana. Come back to center and lift the right knee. So you're just lifting up that right knee, flexing the right toes, and then find your way into a figure 4 across that right heel over the left knee. Flexing the toes back towards the face, hands to heart center. Breathing here. Now you're gonna take your left hand, take it to the outside of that right foot, and start to straighten out your left leg as you send your right foot towards the front of the room, or you just bend that knee and take your left hand to the outside of that knee as right hand goes back behind you. Holding here. Breathing here. Strong, stable foundation in that left foot. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, revolved half moon. So now right hand comes down, right leg goes back. And your hips are square. So your hips are in line. Your right toes should be in the direction towards the ground, but you're still lifting that heel. In 3 seconds, you're gonna go into that warrior 1 and we'll move on. In 3, in 2, 1, warrior 1. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, both hands go high. Exhale, skandasana to the right. Reverse your warrior for the deep breath in. Exhale to side angle, left hand down, right hand high. And this time you can start to send right hand forward. Maybe send both hands towards the front of the room and inner rotate those palms. Make sure your knee stays stacked, continues to peel open towards the left. Oh, I love this song. Holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse the warrior as you keep low. Exhale, plant the hands, 3-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay or you can flip. Hips go high, head falls back. Take this where you want to take this. Find your fullest expression as the hips go even higher. And then you'll come back into a 3-legged dog, sending that left leg up. And then you flow through your vinyasa, high to low. Inhale brings you to that upward facing dog. Exhale resets you into a downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, HJ. Now you're gonna come into a high plank. Oh no. You're in a high plank, you're feeling fantastic. You're gonna root down through that left hand and then bring the right hand high. Holding here. So Avashisthasana, side plank. If you want to modify, bring your left knee down as the right hand comes up. Now everyone is gonna lift that right leg, whether the knee is down or up. Lift that heel, then bring that right foot to the top of the mat, all the way to the top of the mat. Helps if that left hand is down. And then inhale, moon pose. Deep breath in through the nose, your knee is down. Exhale, half split, straighten out that right leg. Inhale, send that left leg up to the sky as you find standing splits now at the top of your mat. Holding here. Opportunity for you to go into a handstand. Opportunity for you to play with your balance. Right hand can come around that calf. Maybe 2 hands can come around that calf, trying to bring your forehead up to the shin. But don't overthink it. Lifting that heel. Continue to kick, kick, kick. Now, you're going to root down through that right hand and just start to bring the left hand up. Finding your half moon. If you fall, just smile and get back into it. And then maybe you start to lift that right hand off of the mat. Stack your left hip over the right. Energy through your fingertips, flare your toes. You're going to go into a Shiva squat in 5 seconds. Bringing that left knee behind the right calf, hands to heart center in 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly start to come into that Shiva squat, hands to heart center. Tuck that left knee behind the calf. And then open up into that half moon again. Holding here, deep inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat, holding here. Now bring your left foot to the back of the mat and rise up into crescent lunge. Back heel is high. Holding here for an inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lower that left knee 2 inches off of the mat, then pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, both hands go high. Exhale, skandasana, bend deep into that left knee. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. Exhale to a side angle. Now send that left hand towards the front of the room. Send your right hand towards the front of the room. You might hate me, I don't know, but start to lift that left heel off of the mat and turn that belly down towards that right thigh, reaching your hands towards the front of the room. So now you're in an extended crescent. Hold here. Bring your hands to heart center. If you want to, feel free to lift that right heel off of the mat. So both heels will be off of the mat now. Now bring left elbow to the outside of that right knee, pushing that right palm down into the left. If you don't want to lift that right heel, just bring it down. If you want to open up your arms, you can go there. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Breathing here. No matter where you are, slowly start to bring that right heel down to the mat. Hands are open. And start to rise the chest up, palms towards the right side of the room. Take your right hand to your left hamstring as the left hand goes up to the sky for the inhale breath. And then exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Easy peasy. Inhale for Derek. Inhale, upward facing dog for the breath. Inhale, hold here. And then go back into a low push-up. Good. Good. Hopefully your cameras are on. Come up into a high plank. Root down through that right hand. Left hand comes up for Vashisthasana on this side. Just stacking those heels. If you want to modify, bring that right knee down to the mat and left hand is up. Stack your shoulders. Whether the knee is down or up, everybody lift that left leg. You're gonna balance here and take that left foot to the top of the mat. Right knee comes down. Moon pose, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, half split, straighten out that left leg. Inhale, start to come into that low lunge and lift that foot off of the mat. Now you're in a standing splits on this side. Maybe you take your left hand around the left calf. Maybe you take 2 hands around that calf. Maybe you're bringing forehead in the direction towards the shin. Continue to lift. Holding here. Handstand is always an option. If you've been running a lot since you've been quarantined, maybe your hamstrings feel sore, don't judge yourself. And then when you're ready, you're gonna find your way into a half moon. So now right hand is gonna come up. You're gonna stack your right hip right over your left and flex your toes, having the toes in the direction towards the right side of the room. Energy through your fingertips. Can you stack the fingertips right above the shoulder? Nice job. Holding here. Breathing here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee comes behind the left calf. Now open up into that half moon for the breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Did we only do 2 of these? Okay, I don't know. We'll do one more for fun. Deep inhale. Exhale, Shiva. Hold here. Now send that right foot to the back of the mat. Heel is high and rise up into that crescent lunge. Back heel is high, feet are hip width distance. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lower that right knee 2 inches off of the mat and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, open up into a warrior 2. Back heel is down to the mat. Inhale, star pose. Both hands go high. Exhale, Skandasana, bend deep into that right knee. Reverse your warrior as the left hand comes up. Exhale to a side angle. Send your right hand forward. Send your left hand forward. Now lift your right heel off of the mat. Turn your belly down towards that left thigh. So now you're in an extended crescent on this side, holding here. Bring your hands to heart center. Maybe lift that left heel off of the mat if you need more of a challenge. Otherwise, keep that heel down. Breathing. Holding. Did you twist already? I don't know. Twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Heel can be high or heel can be low. Open up your hands if you want to. Still focusing on that breath. And once you're ready, you're gonna rise that chest up, palms towards the left side of the room, then left hand to right hamstring as the right hand goes up to the sky. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, chaturanga, move with your breath. Inhale, fills you upward dog. Exhale, HA to the, get a drink of water if you want to. Otherwise, just stay in that downward facing dog. Is everyone good? Give a thumbs up if you're good. Give a thumbs down if you are confused. Always thumbs up. You're doing great, even if I can't see some of you and you've gone. Whew, okay. Once you find that you've got your water and you're doing just fine and you're not dead, you'll come into a child's pose just for a moment. Ha. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Inhale, start to come up into a scorpion. Push your hips forward, toes start to rise, chest lift, shoulders down and back, inhale. And then push back into a child's pose, just moving with your breath. You'll do that again. Inhale, start to find that scorpion, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, push it on back. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. Now lower the belly all the way down to the mat. Keep your knees hovering off of the mat. Flex your feet. Now send your hands towards the front of the room. Palms are up. Lift your knees deep. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, squeeze. Skydivasana. Inhale, reach, lengthen, feet long. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Hold here for 3, for 2. Bring your hands down to the mat by the breastbone. Send your feet towards the back of the room and rise into a high plank for your inhale and downward facing. Resetting back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the hands go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe the feet hip width distance. Take your 2 peace fingers and hook them around the big toes. 2 peace fingers hook. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, pull elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, crow pose. If you want to, you'll just bring your hands in front of your feet. Bring your elbows high up onto the triceps. Shift forward, creating that shelf with the triceps as you maybe play with bringing 1 or 2 feet off of the mat. Big toes to touch back behind you. Tripod headstand is also an option. Or you can come into that malasana, wide-legged squat that we started off with. Just pushing the knees away with the elbows. And then people that are going into crows or tripods could do whatever they want, but they'll find their way back into that malasana, wide-legged squat. So once you're back into that malasana without overthinking, when you inhale, you rise the hands up just like you started. Exhale, sit back into that malasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit deep. One more time, you inhale. Now bring the feet together as you breathe in. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hands go high. Keep the right hand high. Left arm to the side body, palm out, facing up. Now bend your left knee. Grab the inner part of the foot, inner foot. Then you're gonna squeeze the knees together. Lengthen as you inhale. And exhale, find your dancer's pose, trying to keep the hips square as you continue to kick. You can always find a sugar cane if that's in your practice. Try to kick as much as you can into that hand before you start to reach forward. You find your fullest expression, continue to kick, kick, kick. Single-legged Tadasana, left knee comes high for the inhale. Exhale into warrior three this time, sending your left leg back, hands forward, hips are square. Inhale, warrior one, hands go high. Exhale, open up to two. Inhale, star, breath in. Exhale, Skandasana left, just like you've been doing. Reverse your warrior, deep breath in. Exhale, side angle. You can always take your left hand to the low back, coming into a half bind. You can go into a full bind or bird of paradise if that is in your practice. Otherwise, this is a great time to hold here since we've been moving along quite a lot. Breathing. Take this where you want to take this, bird's nice coup. Find that expression, and then you'll find your way back into that side angle as you open up the hands. Now start to straighten out that right leg as you reverse the warrior for the inhale, or reverse the triangle. Exhale to Trikonasana. Right hand can come down to a shin, to a block, or to a water bottle. Your back left foot is at a 45, so the hip is slightly in, and you're twisting from the ribs. Gaze up towards that left thumb. Maybe you do any kind of variation that you like to do here. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Holding here. And you'll rise all the way up. Turn your right toes in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And with a flat back, you'll forward fold, taking your hands to the knife edges of the feet, actively pulling your crown of the head in the direction towards the mat. If you want to go into a tripod headstand, you can always go there if you want to. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. Yes. Take this where you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly start to bring your hands right beneath the face. Start to turn your heels in and bend your knees, finding your way into a horse stance, sitting deep into your hips. Now you're gonna just lift your right heel off of your mat, lift your left heel off of the mat and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Lift the heels a little bit higher and then star pose. Hold here for an inhale breath. Exhale, just go into warrior two towards the front of the room. Flip your palm as you reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Hold here, straighten out that leg to the left and lift the left hand high. Wild thing, hips go high. Head falls back. 4, 3, 2, I can't reach you. 1, back to three-legged dog. Right leg goes high. And then chaturanga, high to low. Inhale. Exhale, HA to the Bring your feet together. Heels go high. Spread the knees wide to the outer edges of the mat. Yes, feels fantastic. Just push your chest even further back. You're just hovering those knees. 4, 3, 2, straighten out the legs. Downward dog. Now inhale, bend the knees again, spread the knees wide, and then just jump to the top of your mat. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the hands go high. Now leave your left hand high, right arm to the side, body palm facing up. Bend your right knee, grab the inner foot, squeeze the knees together once you have that inner foot, lengthen, and then exhale, kick into that hand. Just rooting down as you rise up. Breathing here. Strong foundation as you continue to kick. Taking this into sugar cane. Otherwise, you stay exactly where you are. You find your fullest expression. In 3 seconds, you'll be in single-legged Tadasana, bringing that right knee forward. In 3, 2, 1. Single-legged Tadasana, right knee comes high. Exhale into a warrior 3. Inhale, what the hell did I do? Crescent? Crescent lunge. No. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, big breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, bend deep into that right knee. Reverse your warrior, bending that left knee again. Exhale to a side angle. And once you're in that side angle, you'll take that right hand to the low back, coming into a half bind. You'll come into a full bind if you want to, or bird of paradise. Whatever you do, just make sure you're continuing to peel that right shoulder back. So if your right shoulder is like all the way down, then maybe you don't go as deep. You take this where you want to take this. Awesome job. If you're in that bird of paradise, maybe start to extend that right leg. Beautiful. Find that expression. And then you'll find your way back into that side angle as you open up the arms. Now start to reverse the triangle. Straightening out that left leg as the left hand goes up for the inhale. Exhale to Trikonasana. Back right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Twisting from the rib cage. And do whatever kind of variation you did on the other side. Oh, it's so sunny outside. Otherwise, stay exactly where you are and continue to lengthen. Continue to focus on that breath and that intention. Find your fullest expression. And then you'll rise all the way up. Turning the left toes in. Interlace your hands at your low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. And then flat back, forward fold. Just letting the head hang heavy. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to go into a tripod headstand again if you want to. Maybe you take your hands down. You can turn your fingertips towards the back of the room and maybe walk the hands backwards as you try to bring that crown even closer down towards the mat. Try to keep your hips in line with the heels, so maybe the hips more forward. Last little bit before the other things. Find your expression. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Turn your toes to the outer edges of your mat, or towards the outer corners of your mat, and find your way into a horse stance. So hips come low, hands come up. Take your hands behind your ears. Inhale together, big breath in. Right elbow to right knee. Inhale, come back to center, keeping your hips where they are. Left elbow, left knee. Now come back to center, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, right. Inhale, left. Inhale, right. Inhale, hold here, lift the heels and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, star pose, breath in. Exhale, warrior 2 towards the front of the room. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow, hold here or wild thing. Just straighten out that leg, right hand comes up, hips go high, head falls back. Find that expression for 3, for 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog as you inhale, rise. Exhale, chaturanga for your last time. Inhale, fills up, say woo, woo. Yes, exhale, downward facing high. Inhale, together, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Now walk your feet up towards the top of the mat, please. Your feet are together, hips are low. Utkatasana. Last Utkatasana of the class. Sit a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Now lower that booty all the way down to the mat. Spread your knees wide and bring the soles of the feet to touch as you come all the way down onto your back. Bring your one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Deep inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, HA, ha. Bring your hands to heart center. Start to squeeze the soles of the feet together. Lift the feet 2 inches off of the mat and send your prayer towards the front of the room. Hover your feet and pulse here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. To the right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. To center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. To the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yogi bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Left elbow to right knee. Now pulse that left foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yogi bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe right elbow to left knee and pulse the long leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Legs up. Ah. Take your hands underneath your hips. Flex the toes back towards the face. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower the feet 30%. Now lower the feet 60%. Now lower the feet 2 inches off of the mat. Lift your shoulder blades, look at your toes and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flutter kick for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And scissor. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Ah. Are we good? Yes. Oh no, we're running out of time. Hug your knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. Maybe bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Feet are hip width distance. Take your hands to the sides, palms facing down. Touch your ankles with your fingertips. If you can't reach them, bring the heels in a teensy bit closer towards your hips. Now root down through the heels and just lift the hips high. Maybe you interlace your hands beneath you as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pretend there is a block in between your knees. This is a great place to stay, or you can always find your way into a wheel pose if you'd like to go there. So just listening to the body. Hips go high. Find your fullest expression as you lift, 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 and then slowly lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees spread wide, one hand to belly, one hand to heart. And then you'll bring your knees back together, walk the heels back in, hands to the sides, feet are hip width distance. Take your right leg up to the sky. Cross your right heel over your left knee, flex the foot, and push the right knee away from you. Take your hands, interlace them right behind that left hamstring, and then start to hug the legs in towards the chest. You can let your head fall heavy down to the mat. Maybe pushing that right knee away with the elbow. Flex the feet. Keep your legs glued exactly where they are. Take your hands up to the sides, palms facing up. Keep your legs glued, and then slowly bring the legs over to the left till that right foot touches the mat, and then you can shift your gaze over that right hand. Maybe the eyes are closed. Just have a few breaths in and out through your nose. You can come back to center, interlace your hands below that right knee. Send that left leg all the way down towards the mat. Start to squeeze that right knee up and towards the right armpit. Flex that foot. Feel that pinch sensation as you inhale. Exhale, HA. Now bring the right sole of the foot down to the mat. Send your left leg up to the sky and cross that left heel over the right knee. Interlace your hands right behind that right hamstring as you start to pull the legs in towards the chest, pushing that left knee away with the elbow. And just have a few breaths here. You can always interlace your hands behind or around the shin if you need a deeper stretch. And then keep your legs exactly where they are. Take your hands out to the sides, palms facing up. Keep your legs glued as they slowly come over to the right. Shift your gaze over to the left side. And then close your eyes. And then you'll slowly start to come back to center. When you're ready, interlace your hands below that left knee. Squeeze that left knee up and towards that left armpit. Right leg goes long. Flex that foot. Feel that pinch sensation in the left hip. And then send both legs towards the front of the room. Both hands towards the back of the room. Have a big stretch on your mat. Lengthen as you inhale. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Grab opposite elbows around the legs. Start to bring that forehead up to meet the knee. Squeeze yourself into one tiny little ball of contracted energy for a deep, deep, deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Woo. Letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up. Eyes are closed and mind is off.